Hello. Welcome to my stream. My name is Miscellanea, and today is day 6 of the Despite Project. I hope that everyone had a fun, safe weekend. I was trying to think of a different adjective, but I couldn't think of one. I hope you had a weekend, and I hope it was good, and I hope it was safe. And I hope it was fun. There we go, there's 3. Things have changed. Things have kind of been weird these past few days. Not necessarily in a bad way, but definitely different. So I don't know how many people actually saw it, but the last stream that I did, sorry, the last stream that I did was just a brief stream. I'm pretty sure it only lasted like 8.5 minutes. Because as the weekend kind of came around, things got kind of weird. I kind of mentioned last time, in that stream, I didn't really want to go into detail about it, and I'm not really going to go into detail about it now. But just to kind of well, hello, friendly face, little ZZ, how's it going? They're a bit for you. How's it a bit? Is it a little bit? Yeah, it's been a bit. It's been a bit weekend. It's been a little weird. No, you're totally fine. No need to apologize for not being here. I was literally well, hello, Julius, dude, everyone's here. Oh my god, everyone's here. Hello. Thank you. It's one that I just recently thrifted, and I'm very happy about it because it is 80 degrees outside, and it's very warm, and it's very hot. And I had to shut my windows because it was getting too hot. There were so many birds outside earlier. Oh my god, I think it might be some kind of mating season, because these birds were just ornery and flying up against the windows, and my cats were just over here just yelling at them, and I was like, oh my god, dude, right? I low-key thought about getting it pierced, but I don't know, I'm an absolute wuss when it comes to piercings. How are we looking for that sound quality? Little update. I don't have my speakers anymore. At least I technically still have them, but they are disconnected. They are no longer involved in the setup. They are now put into storage. Things have been a little rough, and those got to get returned for some money because they were kind of expensive, and I kind of need that money back. So we fall right into that little 45-day guarantee. Very satisfied, but not with my wallet. So yeah, everything is now through my laptop. I do still have the microphone going through the audio interface as the input, but now the output is my laptop, and I literally have 5 new recordings just to see if the sound quality was decent, and I don't know if it is. So let me know if either I'm too loud or the music's too whatever. Just any feedback would be lovely and appreciated. How's your guys' weekend doing? We doing safe? We doing good? Don't have to, dude, I have no idea how to do donations. I have no idea how to set all that stuff up. I kind of just see, that was one thing I was gonna look into on the weekend, because I think I might have to go to Streamlabs. Is it Streamlabs or OBS, or can I do Streamlabs through OBS? I don't really know how to do that. I don't really know what's going on. I kind of just boot up the stream and let it be. So I don't know, maybe that's one thing I should do tonight, is look up a little YouTube guide on how to be a streamer. It was getting to the point that I was like, oh, I would love to have chat visible on the stream, somewhere. I couldn't figure it out. There's so many things about streaming that I'm just I don't know what's going on. So for now, you get me for free. You get premium content free of charge. But yeah, no, the last little stream I made was just 8.5 minutes, literally just called brief stream, just kind of saying that some changes were made to the Despite project. And I was very, very hurt by it. I was very upset because literally it's called the Despite project because no matter what happens in my life, I have to stream for that minimum of 1 hour every single day. But life kind of happened, and I'm not actually able to stream on the weekends. I physically could. No one is holding me at gunpoint telling me don't stream on the weekends, you loser. No, it's just one of those being in the weekend, when it's during the week, I'm I'm more able to like be myself and be louder and just kind of do what I want to do. Um, but on the weekends, kind of when people are more around, I'm not really able to be as like open and vulnerable and like more of just being myself. Because like when I'm here, I can just like kind of wig out, and only millions of people are potentially seeing me, but not people here, and I don't know why that's more comforting to me. um, excuse me. Um, but yeah, so that is going to be an update to the Despite project. I'm now kind of gonna treat it, I guess, more like your typical job, to where for the time being it's just gonna be Monday through Friday. I'm gonna try and keep around this time. I guess shout out to my other country buddies, my Europeans and not Europeans and not American, literally anyone on just like the east side. um, because I'm pretty sure like there's not gonna be too many like streamers in my area like at this time, because everyone's like actually at their real jobs. I shouldn't say real job, but like at their like jobs that give them W2s and give them pay stubs. Um, I'm almost there. We're almost there. That'll happen for me at the start of June. Um, but yeah, so like I just won't be able to really stream on the weekends because I just don't feel comfortable, and I would rather have like those 2 days off and then kind of come back in full swing at like the start of the week, rather than just having kind of bad because it's just going to be bad. Like I would just not be able to be myself. I wouldn't be able to really like talk how I want to talk. I would just kind of be quiet and I just wouldn't know what to say, and it'd just be weird. And you could kind of pick that up like in the last video when my voice was cracking, not because I was about to cry, but because like I just was so quiet that my voice like couldn't even just be smooth. Like I had to just kind of like as that's the formal adjective. um but yeah, anyways, we don't gotta focus on like why we can't do the Despite project. All we gotta know is I'm gonna take the weekends to myself, and hopefully we could just all take that as like a little mental health day and just think about life and think about every decision that has ever led us up to this point, because that's what I do. Also, shout out to the Dead Doll. They bought me a coffee. Because, yeah, like, I was going to go and sell my speakers today for some extra monies. And then just, like, stuff happened. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. But, yeah, Dead Dog bought me a coffee. Because I was like, dang, I don't have the money to get myself a coffee. And they were like, there you go. Money. But I have been working on a new song. And I will probably rename it. Because I literally just named it Cough. Because when I was making it, I couldn't stop coughing. I wonder if that's like a stress response, honestly. Because I just could not stop. I was just. So yeah, I think we should get right into my song. I was looking for. Here, let's like switch it over. I was looking for like different samples to use. I think it's this one. Yeah. And I was going across Spotify, and I was just looking for new music / new samples, and I just came across a Vince Staples song, the song "When Sparks Fly." It just kind of came on, and I don't really remember playing it, but like it just kind of sounded like, oh, I could kind of use that. Um, and so just to kind of show you, because I'm very proud of like what I did with the vocals. I did the keyboard chopping. Like, hold on. Is it this one? No. I don't know. I don't even know where it would be. Dang it, dude. I don't know where my Slice X went. And it kind of stinks. Because it looked really cool. Hold on. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so here is my Slice X. Here is my Choppy Chops. And if we go to the, I don't know actually how much of like the original song I can play, because it is Vince Staples, like it's a very renowned like famous artist. Anyway, so I took the vocals, and I don't even remember like which part of the sample it was. But essentially this intro part This part. So you kind of get the idea. So that is what I ended up using. I just took the song, ran it through like a instrument separator, got those vocals, and I need to turn up the volume. So I chopped it up, and you'll see kind of like how I chopped it up on my SliceX, hence why I pulled it up. So if I turn up the volume, I do have certain effects running through it. So I have EQ, I got a sound goodizer, a compressor, and then some other effects. So that's not what I wanted to play. You know what? I just realized I like consolidated it like 5 times over, so you're not gonna see like, oh, but you know what? Hold on. There we go. Okay, so I have so many wires and cords. I got like my phone charger, my microphone wire. This is a little bit of a mess trying to pull out my keyboard. But so I made like, you know, I separated the like sections that I wanted, ran it to my keyboard. So I think the chop that I did was, oh, hold on. Shoot. There we go. Kind of like that. Like you kind of get the idea. Like I separated out, hooked it up to my keyboard, pushed a bunch of buttons, and this is what I have. Like that. And it's a lot of fun. And I wonder if I could actually see, if we go back to all. Yeah, so here we go, actually. You can see like the actual chops that I did on here. Maybe. Isn't that just so cool? I did it. I was talking about doing it, and I did it. I know it doesn't look that crazy, but like, I spent a good like hour. No, I spent like 2 hours at the cafe, literally just like playing with it, just to try to like figure out the chops. And I did a little cool thing because I think it was. Which one was it? Hold on. This one. So I'm pretty sure he's saying like, as we lay here, but if you listen to the sample, I didn't know that's what he was saying. I thought it was something about like laying your lips or whatever. So like when you kind of hear without knowing what it is. You hear that? Like, I can feel your, and I thought it said sweet lips. So that's what I stuck with. So just to kind of give you, because I think the instruments figured out for the most part. It's just a matter of like how we're going to rearrange it and then like the levels. And here's what kind of stinks is I don't have my speakers, but this little instrument here is like a sub. Like it's a very deep frequency. Like if I, hold on. Like if I pull it up, even like you see that it is very subby. And I can't really hear it too well now that I'm on like my MacBook speakers, but that's okay. Like I know it's there. And I'm sure if someone listening to this had the better speakers, they'd be like, whoa, you know, that's what they would do. They would go, wow. But yeah, so let me just play you what I have like in full, and then we could figure out how we're going to rearrange it. I'm very proud of this. It took me so I think in total this is like a 3 hour project, which doesn't sound like too crazy in the grand scheme of things, but like sitting at a cafe for 3 hours straight, just doing my little doing like the chops and stuff. It was so much fun. Like I love going to the cafe and everyone's like bringing their books, maybe bringing their laptops so they can do like Zoom calls or whatever. And everyone is there looking very like in a cafe kind of person. And then I pull up like laptop, like USB hub extender, like Logitech gamer mouse, and then like my like Akai Mini, and I'm like chopping up samples. I feel very like unique and special, and I like that feeling because I'm like no one else is bringing like their FL Studio equipment. But yeah, so just like a really quick like one at a time, because I do just kind of want to emphasize what sounds we're working with before we kind of start like throwing them around. So we've heard the vocals. I will play it like just with the drums. And then it loops again. And then this one is it's actually what is it? Yeah, it's a piano that I like played regularly, matched it up to the BPM and everything. So I played the piano and then I took another one and made it unique, and then I reversed it, made it a little quieter, kind of panned them a little left and right just to get some separation, merge them all together, and this is what we got for that. So you can kind of hear like the reverse and the not reverse. Honestly, probably my favorite instrument that I've worked with in a little bit. Um, and then of course, like we got the sub. I can barely hear that on my speakers because there's no bass in these speakers. But we know it's there. It adds feeling. And that's what I was kind of saying before. Like, even if you can't, like, hear something necessarily, or even if you're not, like, consciously, like, oh, there is a sub playing, you'll still feel that, especially if you were to play this on, like, bigger speakers, nicer speakers, live at a concert, I'm sure. Like, you, you, you get that, you know? And then the last one that we're working with is a pad, and I'm pretty sure I didn't really do anything to it. Yeah, literally just EQ and sound genizer. And it's really like what, 5 instruments, so I feel like something more needs to happen. But at the same time, like I think it's just all about the rearrangement and like how we're gonna mix it. Because that's the thing that's kind of tricky is the piano with the pad is it's kind of like the most difficult part to mix so far. You see how it can kind of get jumbled up pretty quickly. Like beautiful instruments on their own, but like together, I'm still just trying to figure out like what to do with them. I experimented and I actually ran the pad into the piano on the mixer, and then I put a limiter on it to try and um like trying to like sidechain the pad into the piano. Like you can kind of see like where it's dipping. Like I'm trying to make room for like both instruments. Again, beautiful instruments on their own. I'm struggling to figure out like what to do with them. So I think I kind of just want to leave the volumes at where they are. I think I might honestly just pan, well, because I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I have a pan flow, my favorite little plugin right now. I do have it going left to right. Like you can see it is going both sides. Again, it's so unfortunate because I don't got my speakers, so I can't really hear like what's going on with the panning. I low-key thought about like, because I have Skullcandy headphones. Can't I can't get it to figure out. I can't make it work. Honestly, I think what I need to do is like invest in some actual headphones to run into the audio interface so I can have that both as my input output. I also got some like earbuds, and it's just so much like Bluetooth, and Bluetooth ain't cutting it. Um, so yeah, so all that, what is that? It looks like Hulk Hogan's soul. Like if Hulk Hogan died and became an angel, he would just like flutter away. That reminds me, oh, what's that one like old episode of SpongeBob where like the fish drowns off of like the Bubble Buddy episode, and so he's just like, I'm free, or like whatever he says, and then just like floats off. He's just dead in a SpongeBob episode is crazy. And then I guess I don't have a pan flow on this one. Let me, because I cannot be bothered right now to like do my own automation, and it honestly cleans up the whole thing quite a bit. Because instead of having like 5 different automations or whatever, you can just toss on a pan flow, and let's figure out what we can do with it. Let's actually grab them both. Actually, I think. Internet that bad? What's going on? Having some internet troubles? Um, so I think I like that. It is like I am having to kind of like shove my head in my laptop just to try and like hear that panning. I think what I want to do is keep the piano kind of on the left, and then we'll just send the pad like on the right side. No worries. As long as you can hear me, that is all I care about. As long as you can hear my beautiful free premium voice. Honestly, I've been having like my own like internet issues, so I'm like a little worried about how this is gonna play out. Also, I'm not gonna again go into like super detail about this. I am kind of waiting. No worries, I'll still be here. We're still here for a minimum of 1 hour. Um, so like I am supposed to be on a phone call with some like health insurance people right now. I was on a call with them for 40 minutes. Like literally just before the stream. That's why this one like took a little bit longer to like boot up than normal, cuz I was on the phone with them. And so it was 30 minutes of navigating like automated menus, and then in actual like waiting room music kind of area, like on hold, I guess is what you would call it. Um, and then literally like maybe 10 minutes of actually speaking to a human before getting put back on hold, and like everything was going fine. They're like, oh yeah, like I see you have this going on, I see you have that going on, let me just take care of these. And I was like, all right, cool, thank you. And then they were like, okay, this is one last thing I got to take care of. I'm gonna put you on hold, but give me a few minutes and I'll be back. And I'm like, oh yeah, no worries, like do what you got to do. I've worked in a call center before. Take your time. I can wait, you know. Um, and then like they put me on hold for like a good another like 3 minutes, and I was like, okay, like we're chilling, like it's whatever. And then just doo doo doo, like the call just dropped, and I was like, like what the hell? um, and literally I was like, okay, like I just don't have the energy to mess with this. Like I will try again later. Um, and I was like, I just want to go into streaming. I just want to kind of get that energy going. And then so I was doing my recordings and trying to like redo the volume on them, like the volume of like everything and the volume quality. Um, and like while I was doing that in the middle of the recording, they called me back, and I was like, oh nice, like they called me back. It's actually like really helpful. It kind of like helps with that whole energy thing. Um, and then I answered, and immediately because the bot was like now redirecting you to an available agent or whatever. And then I was like, it just like and again just like hung up on. I was like, what the heck, dude? I'm like, what do you want from me? Like I'm like, is it my internet? Like is it, am I the problem? You know, like blaming myself for it. And then I'm like, no, there's no way. Like I don't know what's going on, but it ain't me. I mean, no, you know. So yeah, I'll call him back later. So if you do see like a getting a call here, bear with me. I may or may not take that. I should take it, so I might end the stream, but it is also an energy thing. I am exhausted. It was a long weekend. I'm happy to be here now. I kind of just want to be here. Um. Anyways, back to tunes. Okay, so I think we should keep that on the right side. And then we'll go to this. I think that kind of clears it up. I think it'll also be better when we're actually playing it and we're not just honing in on these two instruments. Um. Okay, let's see. First of all, here's like all the things that I'm like respectfully borrowing. Like I like to think I have like a diverse like range. Like a lot of rap. We do a lot of rap. I do a lot of rap. You're in this with me. um, yeah, like Vince Staples, Suicide Boys, Rocky. Like we got some rap in there. Um, but then we also got like Blank Banshee, so like a little like vaporwave in there. Like we dabble. Okay, so let me grab this. And we will get to rearranging. I think maybe start with maybe start with the piano actually. Ooh, actually, let's double it and give it to the next person. Gotta recolor everything. Kind of like what we were doing for the intro. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, so I'm gonna say it again. I think it's a really cool thing that I've been kind of doing where instead of just doing like random samples, I've been trying to like for the intro and then having those on loop. I kind of want to now like take a section of what the current project that we're working on is, hence why I kind of want to like have something like already kind of made. Have that looping that way, like you can kind of get the vibe of like what we're working for that day. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, we're looking good on time. Dude, I shouldn't be looking at the time. We're vibing, and vibes don't have time, and time isn't real. It's whatever, So I think we should take this. Maybe reverse it? Reverse the reverse? I should kind of like just the low tone. Ooh, and then what if we do the same thing to the drums? Hold on. Take these. Gotta recolor. I don't like that, but I did also forget to mention with the drums, I made these drums. These are my drums. Well, welcome back! Woo! Yeah, I forgot to mention, I made these drums. And I wish I could kind of show it. Do I not have it in here? Where did I get these drums? What was the sample? Cymatics? No, I don't think it was Cymatics. God, I want to find like the two original ones that I was doing so I could actually like showcase my talents. No. Here we go. I did find it. It was Cymatics. So what I did, so I took these two samples. Did I actually have it? Okay, whatever. So I took these two drums and I did the thing that like I really enjoy doing, where like I took two drums and then I like chop them all up and made them into like one fluid thing. So you kind of get like a And then the next one. And then what I did is I then combined them both. And it already had kind of like a flow to it, but ended up just chopping those to where we have the you can kind of hear a little bit of both. Took me forever. Lots of chops. Very proud of it. Okay, so what about maybe like a third drum? What if that were to then lead into See, this is tricky. I don't know what I'm doing. What if we just took some hi-hats? Like some That would actually be genius because it is part of like what we're working with. Self-proclaimed genius. Don't tell the dead doll. Look at the little army of dinosaurs. That is so cute. Again, I have no idea like how emotes work on Twitch, but cute. Can I automate that actually? Nope. Or like, what's the thing where like you tweak it and then you go to, oh God, where is it? What is the, oh God, I've done it so many times. Why can I not remember? Like it's literally called like last tweaked. Is it not in options? No, it wouldn't be in options. Like it's literally like last tweaked, and it's usually for plugins that like don't like you're not able to right click automate. So like you tweak it, and then last tweak. There we go. Create automation. No, because that's for the volume. I don't want the volume. I want the pitch. What if we then just double it? When in doubt, just make it longer, and then put it back. Or mix that with the other original hats, and then we take that and double it. See, I don't like that, and I don't know what else I could do. And this is kind of the issue that I like you can kind of run into when doing like when you're sample based is if you just can't. I mean, granted, there's so many things that I could do like on my own as far as like taking something completely random and then like making it into what would work, maybe a vocal. Um but I can't think of like, oh yeah, the thing is like if you're sample based, then like if you don't have a sample that you're like vibing with or it doesn't work, you kind of just run into a little bit of a roadblock. Thinking about you, I can't stop thinking about you. Actually, hold on. That's not a bad idea. One sec. If we have that and we have that. Thinking about you, I can't about you. It's that is close. That is close. I think if we Ooh. Thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. Ooh, okay. Here's my idea. I think we get rid of piano, maybe keep that, and then jump into the mix.
Thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. Thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about
I feel like we're onto something. Like I feel like it's almost there. Maybe just relocating the, like have the vocals come in later. Um or maybe
you. Thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. Thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you.
again, it is so close. We are almost there and I can't figure out what to do with it. Um I kind of almost want to just chop up those vocals.
Thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you.
I think we should just not use those vocals.
Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back. Broke my heart, broke my.
Okay, I kind of like that because it has like a dun 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 dun, and then here we kind of have that like. I think we should try that.
Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back. Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back. Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back. Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back.
I feel like it's something like that. I feel like we can work with that. Hold on, I'm gonna toss it to the mixer. Mixture. Um, my patch is acting up. Brook boy. Um,
Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back. Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back. Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back. Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back.
ooh, idea. Let's actually. What happens if we toss it to the same track as those vocals? Because then it has like the same effects on it.
Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back. Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back. Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back. Broke my heart, broke my soul. I can get it back, gotta get it back.
I think part of my frustration with this is now that we're using the broke vox, like this little intro vocal, I kind of just prefer that over the 2 hour long creation that I got going on with like the Vince Staples thing. And at the same time, it's even like the frustration is also that it's a safer sample because like I I don't know, like I could probably get it, like if I, slow down. I think if I were to post that section to Spotify, excuse me, I feel like if I were to post that to Spotify, even though it's sampled, even though it's got effects, even though it is not even the same pitch, I feel like I could still kind of get in trouble for it because it wasn't a cleared sample. And most times I don't really care about that if I'm just like working on my own project. And I think to a degree it kind of might be safe on like Twitch, maybe not on YouTube. I don't know, but like if it's in like a live stream setting, I think it's more of a showcase of my skills and it's a showcase of like my process. And I'm not, but I you can make money off, and this is the thing, is like I don't know if what I'm doing is like safe. And it's like no disrespect to the original artist, and personally, my belief is if you are getting sampled, like in this case, like if your song got spliced and then like thrown into someone else's program and is used like this, I would be complimented. But I understand that's not like a mutual feeling across every artist, and people would be like, "Hey, that's mine. Like, please don't touch." Um, I kind of think we should take those away, and we will bring more of these over. And apparently here, the stream is telling me that's a good thing. So, I think we're just gonna use these vocals. And see, here's the other thing. Woo. Um, me, excuse me, younger me, like back in like 2020, 2021, this event right here, like this occurrence where it is like, man, I spent 2 hours working on this instrument and I found something else that works, or some other process or whatever. Like something happened to where that thing that I spent 2 hours making is getting taken out. That is anti-progress. Like we're going backwards. We're taking steps back. I spent 2 hours going forward. We just took out the whole instrument. I lost 2 hours. But really, making those vocals brought me to the point of making these, like including these other instruments here. And those instruments, like some of them I handcrafted out of like other samples and whatever. I spent a lot of time on the instrumental, and it brought me to this point now to where I found these vocals, the Broke Fox, and I think it works better. So really, yes, I spent 2 hours working on those vocals, but at the same time, it also brought me to the point of making like this like chain right here, these little effects to like make the other vocals sound good, and I like those on this. So really, I think this has all been steps forward. Like, yes, we're not using that instrument, but by making that instrument and using those vocals, it's brought me so many other points. So like, I guess I'm again going into some kind of like teaching moment where I'm like, hey, even though you spend all this time working on one thing or a group of things, if it brings you to something else you like or is better or like whatever the case may be, you're still moving forward. You know what I mean? Like, just because we're no longer using that instrument doesn't mean we're undoing anything. And that's something that, like the Dead Doll used to do to me all the time. And it used to really, really make me mad. Because I would be like, oh yeah, I spent like all night working on this like 2-minute thing. And I would show it to them to get some feedback. And they'd be like, okay, take that whole middle section and just delete it. Delete it and scooch that ending right up to that beginning and then play it from there. And that used to make me so mad. I used to get so frustrated because I'm like, dude, I spent like all night I pulled an all-nighter working on this. Like, why would you just undo all of my progress? But the thing is I made that whole thing overnight or whatever the X amount of time is. And even though we're deleting half the section and like half, scooching it all together, that's not going backwards. You're not undoing. You're still leading to like what is the finished product. It just might not feel like it in that moment. So I guess end of this little rant. Moral of the story is it's all about perspective and keeping an optimism in your what am I trying to say? It's all about perspectives and staying optimistic and thinking, I spent 2 hours on that vocal, but it led me to so many other things. We're still moving forward. Anyways, thank you for my little TED Talk. I think another thing that I want to try to do is, because like without it,
Broke my heart, broke my soul.
I want to see. I think it's this one.
Broke my heart, broke my,
No, I want to keep that.
broke my heart,
And I want to keep that.
broke my heart,
And I want to keep that.
broke my heart.
There it is. I think what we should do is like when that little drop happens, I think we should kind of like cut that love filter. 75. And that way it kind of like cuts through the mix a little more, like when it comes into here, maybe down to like 0.3 kind of thing. Again, I know I shouldn't be typing it out, and it should be going off vibes.
Broke my heart.
Kind of like that, like right. Hold on. Have it go down. We'll actually put it to like 0.2. Have it like still kind of be there because I do like that filter. Hold on, can you? Hold on. Do you see all that? Do you see how many freaking birds are like? They look like bats. I swear to God. Like there's a little awning. Oh God, I wish I could show you. It is so. That is like 1% of how many birds are out here, and I'm genuinely surprised that my cats aren't freaking out. And it's freaky because there's like little like triangle awnings like on my apartment, and like they're like flying underneath and like they're hanging off of it, and it looks like there's a whole triangle of bats, and it's freaking me out. I love bats, but like that like the fact that it's, oh God, it's freaking me out. Anyways,
Broke my heart.
maybe just no.
Broke my heart, broke my soul. Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back?
And here is where I'm realizing I should have made a little BRB card, because I gotta go take care of something. So here's another instance where I gotta dip for a quick minute, gotta dip for a minute, and I'm gonna loop this. So I will be right back.
Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back? How you get it back? Broke my heart, broke my soul. How you get it back?
Dang it, I was hoping to beat it before it looped, but that's okay. I'm back, hello. Welcome, me. Enter stage left. Dude, speaking of theater, I used to be in a theater appreciation class back in high school, and that was a really cool class. And I wish I was in a position back then to where I'm out of breath. I wish I had been in a position to appreciate it more, because we did so many cool things. It was more of like building the stage than like kind of anything else. But that's a lie, actually. That's what I remember the most. But we were able to like make our own costumes. My team at one point had like built a table, like a big table, and I don't use power tools or glue, you know. Like they were just well, so we built that, and then we also did like our own costume designs. Like I remember one of my characters, I guess looking back, it was kind of like a Joker style, if that shows who I was back in high school. I think this was like my junior year or something. And like I had this character to where I was like always like a mad scientist. And so what I did is I ended up like slicking my hair back, I think. I didn't have long hair. Like messing up my hair a little bit. and I took like an old sweater, and okay, so like in our auditorium we used to also have like brick walls like all like on the sides. So they were like, hey, like here's your clothing, like because you gotta choose out of like a bucket of like different other clothing, and they're like, and you can do whatever you want to these. So I took that sweater, pinned it up against the wall, and I just ran. Like I was just running this sweater like up and down like the brick wall until it was all like distressed because I learned what that word meant. It was distressed. I was like, oh, I love that. I love like the tattered look. I'm out of breath. And so yeah, I was just running it like up and down until it was all like torn up. So then I had this like torn up lab coat, or so whoa, spoiler, I had a torn up sweater, and then I found a lab coat and I threw that over. And then I found an old cane, and it was so much fun, like making my own little scientist. And again, I really wish I could have appreciated that more back then, but whatever. We should also rename these actually. Let's just do Vox. I don't know why I'm like so out of breath today. I think I'm like very excited to be here, so I'm just like, like, but let's calm down. Okay, so we're gonna now mix this a little bit more. I think we should come over here because that's the main part. Let's actually loop it. I think I want to have some other kind of actual like lead. Like right now I have a piano and a pad, but I don't really have an instrument to just kind of like take the front stage. I guess I'm just in a theater mindset. Hmm. Maybe. You see what I mean though? Like something to actually like emphasize like I don't even know what I'm saying. Edel keys. Actually, what else is in here? I saw some accents. No. Maybe. We're just gonna use every instrument apparently. Yes. Why not? Dude, I low-key like want to get that in like a neon sign. We'll do Edel lead. Kind of like how like Kenny Beats has like don't overthink on like the like back wall or whatever. Like don't overthink shit like on the back wall. Um, I think it'd be cool to have something like that. Like, except have it just be like, why not? See, this is why I think we should still have like a little bit of that filter on there. Because it is like a pretty bright sounding sample. Like it's kind of just like cutting through. But I want it to just be like a little muffled still. I guess I actually want to put it to maybe like 0.3. I know I just tried that earlier, but now we have new instruments in play. Or maybe... hold on. Is it this one? I think something like that. So I'm going to take a second, and I think we're going to rearrange some more of this, because I have a few ideas for what I want to do for this intro. If I can figure out where to put my mic.
Oh my heart, oh my soul, how you get it back? How you get it back? Oh my heart, oh my soul, how you get it back? How you get it back? Oh my heart, oh my soul, how you get it back? How you get it back? Oh my heart, oh my heart, oh my soul, how you get it back? How you get it back? Oh my heart.
Yeah, this is the tricky part about trying to like mix it, is I can like the pad is adding like a lot of that texture kind of, I think, in the bottom. Um and I like it as the instrument, but it's just kind of like making everything a little messy. Um Oof. Did that happen to both of them? It's like snapping on me. Um I do think maybe like pitch shifting it up instead of so low. It almost sounds like it's getting mixed with like the sub. Like, what if we just turn that off? Yeah, I think because the sub is so low, I think we should maybe try to keep things on like the higher end. I think we should maybe turn down the drums a little bit. This is the thing about drums. They always throw me off with how low I have to mix them. I keep thinking they need to be like just as cutting through as the vocals, and the vocals can be up to like 70%. I'll put my drums at like 60, when in reality, like in this case, they should probably be down to like the 30s. Maybe 40s. Because like it's hi-hats and like snares and claps, which are a lot of just like the higher frequencies. Like, yeah, there's the kick in there, but like again, that's just one you kind of just feel. Like, you don't really, like, you know it's there. Like, you kind of just get the vibe. Maybe we just turn it up a little bit. I like it. I think we, okay. I'm getting confused by it, so I think we should just bring it all down and we'll redo it. Because some of these actually have now like some volume automations that I think I'm comfortable with. How about that? Wait, does this sound fine? Okay, if only I had the thingy. Give me one sec. just realized I could just be doing it like in the main section of Sin, instead of trying to like cut it all weird. Let's try that again. Okay, I've been quiet for a little bit. I think I'm really enjoying now, like the panning and everything, kind of starting to make room for itself or for each other. Um, it's kind of stinks because I can't really hear the sub. Like I feel like I enjoy it, but I think I might have to like pitch shift it. Maybe that's fine, honestly. Well, hello. I don't know what we're doing. Um, this has been kind of like a weird project. I was sampling another artist, spent like 2 hours at the cafe, like chopping up their vocals, and then today was just like, well, I actually want these vocals. It's been a little weird, but I guess it is kind of ambient. I guess that's like how I've been feeling for a little bit now. It's just making some like ambient music, because that's kind of what we've been doing for the past few streams. Um, I think that might just reflect like what I've been listening to, but yeah, I think this is like kind of what we've been making. How you doing? Welcome to my stream. I appreciate you for joining us. I think we might be good on the mixing. Maybe increase that actually a little bit to like 0.5. I I think I like this so far. Maybe I might like tweak up some of the like volumes and pannings, but I don't know. I don't know what to do after this. Like we are like not even a minute into this thing and I'm just like I don't know where to go. I'm surprised we made it this far. I think maybe if we just take the sub, copy that. I kind of want to put that in the beginning. This is what kind of stinks since getting rid of the old speakers that I have. I can't hear that. And I'm not wearing like earbuds to even feel it. It is just kind of projecting into the room and I'm just confused as to where it is and what it is doing. Honestly, I think I kind of want to just look for a new bass. Except I can't hear bass. I can for sure hear that. Why not? We'll see where it takes us. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not feeling that one. But it stinks because that's the only one I can like hear. Maybe that. Like that's the thing that I've mentioned in previous streams is I love a good excuse me. I love a good constant bass. Like one that just like goes, except I don't even know if that is on tempo because that looks weird. I I don't know what a tempo is, so maybe this isn't the easiest way to tell. That's one thing that like the Dead Doll has really not drilled in my head, but really like made me see music a little differently is like really do you need a tempo? Like what even is a tempo? And why would you ever want to like track that? Like just go off of the vibes. But I like things to be together and a little bit more like cohesive. So I don't quite know. Hold on, I think I can see it actually. Maybe like about there? Almost. Almost. Oh, I see. I can see it. Never mind. One sec. I say that, but I don't know if it's going to be on tempo. You know what? I don't like this bass. This is a... You know what? Actually, let's start over. I was literally just saying, like, go off the vibes. We're going to go off the vibes. I don't think I like it actually. I lied. The vibes aren't vibing. Okay, I say we get out of various, which is interesting that like Body brought up like ambient because I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of various ends up being is just ambient. Nope, I lied. I have an ambient collection. I lied. What the heck? I've used this before. What am I doing? Yeah, I've definitely sampled that before. Yeah. I love a good constant bass. Like, I think it was one of the last streams that we did. Like, we got a bouncy bass, but I love constant. Except I don't think it works in this case. Okay, maybe not ambient actually. That is a crazy little tail on it. I said that's so weird. That is a long ending of silence. I'm not liking that it's not lining up. Because I think I like this one. But I don't think I like this one. Okay, we can work with that. For now, I'm going to replace the sub with that because it's probably the closest thing that I'm going to get right now to something that is kind of working. So I say we give it the honor of going to the mixer. And we'll do cyan base. Except I kind of want to... We will silence that, bring that. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, I do actually like that. What about all together now? I think I like that. That trash can is getting pretty full with coffee with little like plastic cups, so I should slow down on that coffee consumption. Or not. I'm a liar. Okay, I think I like again, my brain is like I want to remix all the volumes. I think what I need to do is just focus on the rearrangement or arrangement. It's not actually arranged yet. How do I want to do? One sec. I think I just want to scrap that. Oh, nope, too much scrap. I think I want to scrap that, and then I think I actually do want to just toss on like a. I don't like using gross beat, but I think I do want to chop that up and kind of and like prep it for like the drop or like whatever this like main section is. Let's see what kind of beats or gross beats. These disgusting tunes. Nope. Because I think I kind of want to keep it how it is, except for this part where like it goes quiet and focuses on the vocals, which is always subject to change. But I think for now, I kind of just want to like find something that like hypes it up for this like drop. Not like that. Ooh, maybe. Let's see. I don't think so. Oh, maybe actually. I say let's try that for now, just to kind of get over this. Let's see. Okay, let's get a little automation going. Something like that, because I don't think I want it on like in full strength on that moment. I think I kind of want it to be a mix between like what is going on. Um, it almost kind of maybe like instead of dropping it all the way down, like your mama. I regret saying that. Or maybe we do the reverse. Maybe we go up. Like go up with it? Except not all the way, maybe just most of the way. I know I was saying like let's just do this to get over it, but now I'm a little focused. I think I'm fine with that, honestly. I think I'm kind of just gonna I'm just gonna like it like that. Let's also just erase that real quick, make sure those are together. Do I... Oh, oh, oh. Oh, okay. Actually, let's just see where that takes us.
Oh my heart, oh my soul, how you get it back, how you get it back. Oh my heart, oh my soul, how you get it back, how you get it back. Oh my heart, oh my soul, how you get it back, how you get it back. Oh my heart, oh my soul, how you get it back, how you get it back.
Okay, okay. I do like that, and I'm fine with it going into the instrumental. I think I don't want it to be by itself, though. I don't know which instrument to carry over, though. I honestly, and now I'm like, maybe we should just leave it alone. Okay, I do like that. I do want that little like to be more noticeable. So maybe like a 6/5, honestly. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. That's too much now. I'm a perfectionist, dang it. Go back. Maybe like that. Okay, just for giggles, I want to like play it in full because now I don't know how I'm feeling. I don't know if I like that. I'm sure once I like look back at this stream, I'm gonna be like, it was totally fine. But I'm gonna try and perfect this. Nope, 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 nope. I lied. We're gonna do one more down. We're gonna do 8. It's good. I'm gonna leave it like that. Is that how it's supposed to be? Because this lead is now like throwing me off with, again, like with its tempo, kind of like with the other instruments we're doing. I mean, it looks like that's what it's supposed to be. Here's the other thing though. Now that we're taking out the vocals for this like instrumental part, I do like it. I do like the vocals for the intro. I like the intro where it is. For this main section here where it's the instrumental, I now feel the need to again remix it because I had mixed it with the vocals in mind, and typically you would want the vocals to be cutting through more, so I'm going to lower the instruments. But now that we don't have the vocals, now my brain is like, well, now we got to go back and remix everything. Maybe not. I genuinely cannot tell what I wanted to do with this. Maybe actually. I think because like I don't feel like the drums are really like standing out despite. And here's the thing. I also get caught up in how I'm like, oh, if I put in a lot of effort and time and cutting and whatever into an instrument, I feel the need to then make it more up front. I want it to get recognized. But no one's gonna like hear the drums and be like, wow, they did a really great job cutting those up. Because you're just gonna hear drums. I'm the one telling you, hey, I combined 2 drums and I think this is really cool, but my brain is now like, oh, but now I gotta make it more known. I think I should just get rid of it here in the intro and then just have the drums come in later. something has got to be there. Maybe we should go back and like add some kind of percussion. I think if we add a percussion just to kind of get some rhythm going, I do think I should pay attention to like matching this. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Because it has that like. I think I need to pay attention to that. That way, like even though we're using like different percussion instruments entirely, I do want to keep that like. You know what I'm talking about? See, I don't think that one has it, so I don't think I should use that one. Though, bear in mind, these are all going to be at different tempos, so I need to keep in mind that's what I need to just get like the feeling of these percussions or like whatever like we're going to use in the intro. Get the vibe of it, but recognize that like it's at different tempos. I feel like I'm almost like a little like not even like a teacher because like I don't even know if what I'm saying is going to be like, you know, I knew it. I knew something was going to happen like that. Gosh darn it. But I almost feel like I'm like a little tutor or like a teacher, someone who has expertise, someone who has experience, someone who has experience with being like a sample-based artist. And I feel like that's not like a super common like way of making music. I don't like do a lot of my own instrument making, so I feel like this is almost like a guide to sample-based artism. So, here's another lesson. Match the vibes. That's revolutionary, I know. Okay, I know it's just saying match the vibes, but that's actually kind of cool. Hold on. Never mind, that sounds gross. It sounds like its name, which is garlic. That's closer. Okay, I think that's actually pretty good. I do like that. I think we should even here. Let's do it the honor. Let's come on. Hotkeys. There we go. I think we should put it to the mixer, and then I think I want to pitch shift it down. Let's do highway perk. Where's my perk? Gosh, perks. Okay, so we're gonna resample. Maybe it was just fine how it was with that. Now I just want to add more effects to it. So I think we should clean up the frequencies, maybe have like a love filter on it. I think we should put a love filter on it. I think this is where my brain's going to right now, because there's some really cool effects in there. Love filter. think maybe combine them actually. And then we're just gonna make that back to full. And now I wish I had a counter melody to break up so we're not just duplicating the same section. Let's see what we can find. Maybe a guitar, maybe a guitar. Nope, I lied. I don't think so. I fully thought it was just gonna break out in, oh god, what is that song? Like do 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 do. You know what I'm talking about? The God, what is this? It's a saxophone. I'm pretty sure Seether did a cover of it, like do 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 do. I don't even know how I would look up that song. Gosh dang, that's gonna be on my mind for a little bit. Maybe the counter melody was the perks all along. I think actually I'm onto something. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble with the arrangement of this, but I do think this is good. I kind of want to like copy the. I feel like this is kind of more like a beat. Like honestly, I can kind of hear more of like someone doing something on this. And you know what? What if? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What if we went to Looperman and we looked up vocals and we put it for 90 BPM? What would we get? No, 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 no. Mm. Okay, so I'm not feeling those. Um, let's get out of Equinox and see what's going on. No, 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 no. Ooh, I have an idea. Because I don't want to just use like a white noise riser of like a, like I think I like that. Like a, because it still adds like a dun 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 dun. You know what I'm just not realizing is I am so hungry. I think we should start wrapping this up. I think we made a lot of really good progress on this. And this is why I think it's better when I already have something go. You know what? I'm actually going to delete this up too. I'm so many thoughts. This is why I really wanted to start like prepping for the stream as far as like make a little something and then go off and do the like then you can pick up off of that because look at how much progress we've made. Like, ooh, excuse me, that was gross. Like, look at how much whoa, what am I doing? That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of hungry. Like, I think I'm just like all over the place. Okay. Don't know what I was saying. I think we should, yeah. Let's go and start wrapping this up. Okay, I think we should just do one full listen through, see how it sounds, and maybe we will come back to it in the future. And if not, it was a lot of fun making it now. something like that. I'm thinking maybe at the end we could just do that thing where you just kind of like taper off the volume, like you know what I mean? But I think we're gonna call it good there. So let's go ahead and I don't know. I kind of just want to throw in something else. All right, let's call it good there. Make our little outro. Maybe that'll be the lead up for next episode. Transition back. Hello, it's me. Welcome. Welcome me. Okay. I think we should be good to go. Alrighty, this has been day number 6 of the Despite Project. We will be back here probably around the same time tomorrow to pick up on the series, make it day 7. We are almost a third of the way done. It is weird to think that we are only on day 6 today. I know technically this would have been like day 9 or something, but it is weird to think that we're like not even through like the first week of the Despite Project. It feels like we've been doing this for a little while now. But yeah, I'm gonna call it good here. I'm gonna go get some food. I got like one more like vegetable egg roll, I guess, waiting for me. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna sell off the speakers tomorrow. We're gonna say goodbye to them. We just kind of don't need them right now. I know that they're really good for making music, but I just don't think I am quite ready for them yet. I think they're a little too hastily bought. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun, like, working on this. I don't understand the whole, like, Monday blues thing. I love the start of a new week. Like, so many new opportunities, so many things that could happen. As they say, you know, when nothing is sure, anything is possible, and I look at that optimistically. Yeah, rough weekend. Lots of things going on. Wasn't really able to stream, you know, making big changes to the Despite Project. But hold on, I just want to show you this real quick. Where are they at? Oh, I almost just yanked off my whole Focusrite off the desk. Let's not. Okay, yeah, I think I'm a little all over the place because of that hunger brain. So yeah, I am gonna make my little outro because apparently now I'm starting. Whatever. What a mess. Anyways, if you have consumed my content, whether that is today during the stream, whether that is later when you're watching the VOD back, whether that is on any of my social medias, I greatly appreciate you. You acknowledging my existence is heavily uplifting, and it means a lot to me. I am very excited for tomorrow's episode. I don't have anything special planned, except existing, and that is big news. Yeah, so I hope that if you have consumed this at all, you've enjoyed this. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. We will be back here tomorrow. You can expect more episodes on my YouTube. That is at Miscellanea27. I'm not going to spell it out because I don't feel like it. So, good luck. I'll make some kind of like end card or whatever. I'll post some more links so you can actually like find my Instagram, find my YouTube, whatever. But yeah, I think we're all good there. Again, if you are consuming this at all, if you're not consuming this at all, whatever, I love you and I appreciate you. And bye-bye. See ya.